Hey everyone, Butler. This is Butler Family Farms. Jerry here, and Jess is here, the bee man. And so we are going to check bees. I had to go get a long sleeve jacket on, and I'm gonna put a hood on with my hands. I'm posting in my pocket so I don't get stung on my hands. We're gonna check to see how they are. That's the smoker. You guys didn't know. The ones of you that are beekeepers, you know what that is. Should have a pair of gloves, I guess, huh?
Well, you could, yeah, if you want to. You don't necessarily have to.
I'm not touching it. I'll keep my. I'll be sure my hands. They don't land on my hands. Okay, hood me up. Oh, don't I look pretty? Don't I look pretty, guys? Look at Jess. He looks like a professional, dude.
Yeah,
man. All right, I'm ready. I guess. Do I need to tie this up?
yeah, you need to tie that up.
Oh, all right. Well, here, I'll tie. Wrap around me, hit behind me, and back around in front of me. Oh man, we were cows today. We had everything. We're good except for we have one cow, one calf that thinks it's smarter than everybody else. It jumps fences and running around out there, and we couldn't catch the sucker.
That's what Miss Susan said. She said you had some issues.
Yeah. There's always one. You know, it couldn't go smooth, really smooth. So anyways, we're gonna walk over here and see how they look. They've been active. There's a lot of, stop it. There's a lot of flowers around and stuff. Looking over here. That vine over here and it's around. And look at that, they're going in there really good. You know, active going in and out of that hive. They're active going in that hive too. So now you've got these bricks. I remember you told me these bricks mean something. And they're cross meaning like that they're building, right? Does that mean?
Correct.
Huh?
Bottom box is more or less full.
Okay.
This brick means they're working the...
They're working the top box. I'll cut that little part out that I just jobbled the camera. All right. I'm tired, man. After this, I'm going to the house and getting a glass of water and relaxing.
I don't blame you. We had a full day yesterday. We had a bee show at Joplin.
Oh, really?
Empire Market.
Oh, is that a honey? Not honey, a queen thing on top? See on top?
Huh?
Is that a queen thing I see on top there?
No, that's a piece of. These bees are ready for another super.
They're ready for another super.
Yep, getting pretty close.
So then,
Bring your camera in here, Jerry.
okay. All right.
You need to get back around here.
Oh, excuse me. All right. All right.
Okay, you can start seeing that little bit of frosting right there.
I do.
Okay, now see how white that is right down in there where they're storing that honey?
Yeah.
Okay, that frosting starts appearing on the top, means they're ready to draw more. They're drawing wax. They're on a hive beetle. We got him.
Good. Get rid of the beetle.
Now they're not working the 3 on the outside yet. Or 4 on the outside
Right,
yet.
there's some down there. We're not working very well yet.
Yeah, so we'll leave that a little bit longer.
And that's just wax?
No, this was pollen substitute that's dried out and going away.
Now what is that there? That bee there, the size of that bee?
That's a drone, the males.
Okay. That's a drone. He's not supposed to be out, right?
No, he can be out.
Oh, okay. He don't collect honey.
No.
He just takes care of the queen. That's what
No,
all the women want, right?
the only thing he's there to do is eat and mate with the queen, with a virgin queen when she comes out for a flight. He has no stinger, he gathers no food.
Okay.
And in the fall of the year, the colony will run all of them out, kill them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's too bad.
Sometimes they keep a few around in the wintertime for heat generation, but
So now you're gonna add something on top of this? You said it's ready for another one?
Well,
Or?
getting ready for it's getting close for another one. We're gonna leave it alone for a few days.
Okay. Now this is the one that we said we saw less activity on it.
Yep. Well, we'll check that out here in a minute.
See how well they're building up. Well, let's see bridging going on.
Yeah, they're laying. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, he's throwing stuff around.
Yeah. If you let's look back in this one for just a second, Jerry.
Okay. Look at
Okay, if you'll get your camera right in here.
Yep.
This has 9 frame spacers in it for 9 frames
Okay.
through here. The bees draw that comb out extra thick anywhere this is spaced 9 frames.
Uh huh.
Okay.
And they just keep on working.
Yeah, I've got that. all
Working
upside
girls.
down. No, I got it on right.
So far, we're looking good though.
So far. Now this one's set 10 frame.
So there's no space.
There's no spacers in here, so they won't draw an extra width on that comb. There's not much going on there. See, they're storing that
Oh,
nectar away.
Yeah, they are. So now, do you have to put those things back in exactly the same spot, or you can move them over and then put that one that you just took out in the middle?
Well, I like to let them fill up this entire frame, both sides, and then we can move the ones that they aren't working quite so much towards the center.
Okay.
They want to store their honey directly above their brood box, right above where all action is. See, later on we'll move this one over to a center position somewhere because they're not really.
Now the dark
working.
spot is what? The dark in there is just that. Is that just the older part of the?
Yeah, there's been around a brood raised in this comb
okay.
at one time or another.
Okay.
Little patch of brood like they've come up. If I remember right, this overwintered in this configuration, and the queen moved up and the brood nest moved up. So they've since pulled the brood. Brood's hatched out of this, moved down. They're going to backfill that with nectar or honey, or nectar and turn it into honey. Let's see if things get sporty.
It's sporty.
Sporty, yeah. Yeah, they're not looking bad.
Okay, that piece you just took off there, how do you know what you can get rid of when you don't?
Pardon?
The stuff you just took off there, how do you know what you get rid of and what you don't get rid of? I mean, how do I know that when I have my own hive, I can throw that stuff away?
Well, if there's a chunk of random propolis or something in there, I'm gonna move. See, they've got the brood nest shoved over against this wall. Okay, because it's warmer over here.
Because of the morning sun.
Morning sun.
Right.
So we want our brood nest in the middle to cut down on our swarm tendency.
Right.
So we're going to take a couple frames out. We're going to pull some frames out. We're going to see where our brood nest is. And we're going to slide this whole thing over and put the frames on the other side. Theoretically. See, because there's just nothing happening here.
Yeah, there's nothing at all, is there?
They're on patrol.
Empty.
Okay, see, we got nectar getting
Yep.
stored there. Nothing on that side.
Wow, look at that.
See, we've got more nectar and pollen.
Now the pollen's what, clear stuff?
The pollen is all yellow and
yellow stuff. That's what I meant. Yeah.
colored.
I can see the the nectar. You can see it's shiny.
Yep, and they're backfilling a little in here. Your pollen band is generally the edge of the brood nest. They won't move over further than where that pollen band is.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
Well, let's look at that thing.
Okay.
It's covered.
See, now here's our brood nest.
Yep.
And this group, she kind of started in here and she made a circle around when she was laying. And that hatched out. This hasn't quite hatched out yet. And I don't know if you can see with your camera there, Jerry, but she's a young larva down in there.
Oh yeah.
She's laid that back up, and see they're working in a circle again. A little bit spotty on that other side. See, they're backfilling this nectar's coming in fast. They're looking any open spot they can find. They're shoving some nectar in it.
So what are these ones that have the bigger humps on them?
Here?
Yeah.
That's drone cells.
Oh, okay. Those drones. Okay, that's cool.
That's the male cell.
The male cells. Okay. Are you looking for her?
Yeah, I'm looking for the queen here.
She's in there someplace.
Yeah.
You're nice and calm still. You don't have no psycho bees like I have a psycho calf.
Those are psycho bees at home. And her pattern's still a little bit spotty.
Does that make her young or
no,
unexperienced or?
Some people say it's the result she's failing, but I'm going to lay it off on weather.
Yeah, we've had some funky weather. Lots of storms and stuff.
See, she didn't move over this direction. They've run all the way over to this side of the wall here. That one's filled out better. You see her, Jerry?
I'm looking.
See her? Right there? See her?
Oh, yeah, I see her now. There she is, right there, guys. Right there. I got one bee flying around me.
Yep. Okay, what we're going to do here, put her back.
Checking me out, saying, he goes, oh, I'm okay. So he said, he didn't land on me, or she didn't land on me. That same one's trying to chase Jess away. He's going, no, you don't need to be here, dude.
Now, it's getting warm enough. We can take a nice fine frame like that and drop right in the middle. That'll give her more room to lay.
And that one's empty.
Get our brood nest. We got our brood nest centered up a little better.
So you don't want to move more than one at a time then, huh?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I move two or three. It depends on the size of the brood nest.
Okay.
And where they are in relation to the box. So.
Well, I heard a lot of these bees out there when I was chasing that calf. I stopped. There's a whole lot of clover. So this is going to be a lot of clover honey, I'm sure. I'm sure these bees are running out there and getting nectar off of that, or pollen off of that. You know, it's loaded out there with clover. And then
there's some pollen right there for you, Jerry. Whoops, flew away.
Now they eat the pollen, and that makes and then they spit up the honey, right? They regurgitate the honey. Is that how it works?
Yes, they have 2 stomachs.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
A regular food stomach and a separate honey stomach.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was I didn't know that part. That's cool.
And we're probably good till next week.
So next week, you'll put another thing out?
Yeah, we'll see how they pull those frames.
Okay.
Well, we can look in the bottom of that one right quick.
What's all right? I mean, you know, whatever you want to do, you're the boss. You're the man that knows the stuff. I don't know squat. Well, I do know that I am tired.
Well, let's just pop the lid and see where we're at.
Boy, that's got some stuff sticking there.
And they will glue the frames together.
So that's like this, their glue, that type setup.
Yeah, propolis. Three implants that. Nah, they're pretty well centered up, Jerry.
Okay.
Okay, get a look in here. These are drones that are being raised between the gaps in the frames.
That one over, out of there. Yep, there he went down between. Oh well.
And
We'll take care of it.
our mic control is looking pretty good, because they're usually, if you open these up, you might see there's a mite on that one, I think. Nope. Just a piece of wax. You'll see sometimes you'll see the little mites on your drone pupa in there. And that's a pretty good indication the mite population's pretty low in this one yet.
That's good.
But these, you can't really rearrange the frames because they draw a mirror image to what's on the other side. So you just got to kind of leave them until they figure out what they want to do with them. And this main flow is fixing to start, barring too much weather, and then we'll really see some boxes fill up, hopefully.
More bees or?
Bees and honey.
Both, okay.
And that's that.
And that's that. That's all she wrote. Well, thank you very much, sir,
You're welcome.
for including me on this stuff. I'm slowly but surely learning. And I didn't get stung today. Not yet.
Not yet.
So we're good. All right, I'm going to stop this and